Hi students, welcome to online class. So in this video we are going to discuss about chapter 5, working with Windows operating system. So in the last video we have discussed about the various versions of Windows. Now in this video we are going to discuss about handling the mouse. So how to handle the mouse. We know very well about mouse. Mouse is an input device where we used to select a particular file or folder. We can select the files and folders through mouse. Not only mouse, we can use the keyboard also. So to select an item, to open a particular application, for that we use mouse. See here, before learning Windows operating system, you should know more about mouse and its actions. What are the different actions are there in the mouse? So now we are going to see the actions of mouse. See here, point to an item, click, right click, double click, drag and drop. So totally 5 actions are there. What are the actions? Point to an item, click, right click, double click, and then drag and drop. So we can see what are the actions, and then we can see the description one by one. So point to an item. What is mean by point to an item? See, move the mouse pointer over a particular item. So whenever we are moving the mouse to a particular over an item, it may be any file or folder or any application. So that action is called point to an item. Then click. What is the use of click? So point, how the reaction will occur. The action is click, and how the reaction will be. So point to the item on the screen. So we want to point to a particular item on the screen, and then press and release the left mouse button. So using the left mouse button, you want to press once and then you want to release the left mouse button. So that is called click. Click in the sense, we have selected a particular file or folder or any application. So that is called click. So point to the item on the screen. It may be any file or folder. So point to the item and then press the left mouse button and then release the left mouse button. Just click on the item. Then right click. What is mean by right click? So right click in the sense, the reaction will be point to the item on the screen, press and release the right mouse button. So you want to press once and then you want to release the right mouse button. Here we want to use right mouse because that is called right click. Right? So clicking the right mouse button displays a pop-up menu with various options. For example, see here, now I am going to do the right click. So see here. So if for example when I say right click here, you can see this menu. This menu is called a pop-up menu. Like that, whenever you right click on any place, any file or any folder or any application, whenever you do the right click, then the action will be, what is the reaction? The action is right click. So the reaction is a pop-up menu will appear. A pop-up menu will appear. So for this we want to use the right mouse button. Then double click. So what is the use of double click? So how the reaction will be? Point to the item on the screen, quickly press twice the left mouse button. So the left mouse button should be clicked twice. So what is the use of double click? For example, if I double click on a word, if I double click on a particular word, for example I am double clicking on the word mouse. So when I press twice the double click, whenever I press the mouse twice using the left mouse button, the word will be selected. For example, if I double click on any one particular application, see here, for example, if I double click on video compressor, for example, when I double click on this icon, what happens? The application is opened. Can you understand, students? See here, whenever I press once, the application is selected. So whenever I double click, Double click in the sense using the left mouse button. When I press twice, right, what happens means the application will be opened, the file will be opened. Now you can see the VLC media player is opened here, right? Can you understand, students? Right. So that is double click using the left mouse button. Now drag and drop. What is the mean by drag and drop? So drag and drop means point to an item, hold the left mouse button, as you move the pointer, press and you have reached the desired position, release the mouse button. So drag and drop in the sense using the left mouse button, you want to drag a particular file or folder, and then when you move to the desired position, release the left mouse button so that the file will be dragged and then dropped in the desired position. The file will be dragged and then it will be dropped in the desired position. For example, I will show you now. For example, I am going to my computer in local disk D. Just I am opening local disk D. For example, now, so I am going to copy the volume 2 books. I am going to drag and drop. Not I am going to copy. I am going to drag and drop the volume 2 books folder into the ebook new syllabus, right? For example, or else SCRT. See here. So whenever I select you select the file or folder using the left mouse button, I am just moving across to another folder. So when I release the left mouse button, now you cannot see the folder volume 2 books. Now when I open this, here you can see volume 2 books folder is available here. Can you understand, students? So drag and drop in the sense using the left mouse button, we want to hold the left mouse button, and then wherever you want to move, just you move to the desired position and release the left mouse button so that the dragged file or folder will be dropped in the desired position. Can you understand, students? Here the picture shows you which is left click, which is right click. Here the picture shows you the which is left, which is right. Can you understand, students? Right. Now we can see about Windows desktop. What is mean by Windows desktop? So Windows desktop in the sense the opening screen of Windows. The opening screen of Windows is called desktop. So whenever we switch on the computer, a screen appears. So that particular screen is called desktop, right? The desktop of your computer may look different from each and every user. Why? So each and every system contains different OS, not only different OS, if they have same OS also, the wallpaper and the screensaver will be different, because we used to change the wallpaper. We used to change the appearance of the desktop. So that's why each and every user's desktop will be different. See here, this is because Windows allows you to change the appearance of the desktop. So the desktop shows the start button. See here, you can see in the leftmost corner. Can you see here? So this is called a left bottom corner. Can you see that start button? Whenever I press the start button, start menu will be opened. Whenever I press the start button, start menu will be opened. Can you see, students? Right. So this is called, the desktop shows you the start button. Not only start button, it shows you the taskbar. So which is called taskbar. Wherever you see the date and time, this particular bar is called taskbar. Can you see, students? The blue color, this area is called as taskbar. So each and every computer, it will be different. It will be different color maybe, right? So this is called taskbar. Then notification area and date and time. So this is called, this area is called notification area. We used to call it a system tray. To the left of the time, can you see that? Here you can see the notification. What is the notification? 19% battery is available, right? Any updates are available, it will be shown here. Then date and time is displayed here. Can you understand, students? Right. What is mean by Windows desktop? The opening screen of the Windows. The opening screen of the Windows is called a desktop. Then the desktop, each and every user's desktop will be different. The desktop shows you the start button, notification area, taskbar, date and time. Right. Now we are going to discuss about icon. What is mean by icon? See, icon is a graphical symbol representing the Windows elements like files, folders, shortcuts, etc. Icon is a graphical symbol representing the window elements like files, folders and shortcuts, etc. See, whenever you see the folder will be in yellow color. So that yellow color icon represents the folder. So that yellow color, not only that yellow color, it is represented in a pictorial manner, it is represented in a graphical manner. That graphical representation is called icon. For example, here you see I have shown you some icons. What are the icons? Google Chrome. Here you can see an arrow mark that represents it's a shortcut. That represents it's a shortcut. So Acrobat Reader, CC Cleaner, BLC Media Player. So these are all called icons. Graphical symbol representing the application. So representing the file or folder or anything. So icons play a vital role in GUI based applications. So icons are the very important one. So vital role means important role. Because all the graphical user interface applications, all the graphical user related applications are represented by icon. Right? Can you understand, students? So it's a pictorial representation, graphical representation. And then there are two types of icons are there. There are two types of icons are there. One is called standard icon and another one is called another icon is called as shortcut icon. So first we are going to discuss about standard icon. What is mean by standard icons? See, standard icons, these icons are available on the desktop by default while installing the Windows OS. Whenever we install the OS, whenever we install the operating system, some icons are available in default. What are the default icons? My computer, recycle bin. Right, my computer, recycle bin, my network places, my documents. See, whenever we install the operating system, some of the icons are by default. Those icons are available by default on the desktop. Those icons are called standard icons. See here, the standard icons available in Windows OS are my computer, documents, that is my documents, and the recycle bin. These are called standard icons. It will come in an automatic manner by default. Right? Then what about shortcut icons? Shortcut icons means these are the icons which are created by the application or any file or folder. So the user used to create the shortcut icon. The user is used to create the shortcut icon, or else the application will create by its own, right, file or folder. See here, by double clicking the icon, by double clicking this icon, the related application or file or folder will be opened. So whenever we double click on any icon, the application will be opened, the file will be opened, or else the folder will be opened. So depends upon what we are double clicking. Can you understand, students? What is mean by icon? Graphical representation of an application, file or folder. Standard icons means icons which are installed, which comes under by default whenever we install the OS. Shortcut icons are the icons which are created by an application or a file or folder. Right. Now we are going to see the another icon, disk drive icons. So what is mean by disk drive icons? See, the disk drive icons graphically represent 5 disk drive options. The disk drive icons graphically represent the 5 disk drive options. For example, whenever we open the My Computer, you can see local disk C, local disk D, and then local disk E, like that you can see. And then some of you, if you have CD drive, it will be shown in local disk F or G or H, like that. Whenever we connect the pen drive, then the pen drive is also shown there, USB storage, like that it is used to store. It is used to show. Then if we are connecting the mobile phone or smartphone or any other hard disk, external hard disk, so that particular storage device is also shown in the My Computer, right? And then network drives, whenever if your system is connected in the network, that particular network contains some hard disk, so it will also be shown on the My Computer. So these are the 5 disk drive options. What are they? Hard disk, which comes under in your system, local disk C, D, like that. Hard disk, CD-ROM, and then pen drive, and then other removable storage device such as mobile, smartphone, tablets. So these are all the disk drive icons. Sometimes whenever you are connecting the network drives also, it will also be shown here. Can you understand, students? I will show you in a pictorial manner. So let us see the things in a pictorial manner. See here, DVD RW. So this is a CD-ROM. Then see here, local disk C, D, E, G, H, I, J, K, L. So there are many, the hard disk capacity is high, so that they have separated into many. There are many hard disk drives are there in that system. So total space is divided into many. For example, 9 drives they have created. Then see here, removable disk drive is also here. Can you understand, students? Right. Now I will show you in my system what are all the drives which are available. So for that I want to open the My Computer. Now you can see that. Now you can see here. See here, C, D, F. CD and F. So CD and F represents the hard disk. And then removable disk G, that shows my pen drive. And then see here, I have connected my mobile also. So Samsung Galaxy M31. So these are the disk drives. So can you understand, students? Right. I think you might have understood this video. So let's end the class. So thank you, students.